Hi, I'm Eddie Obeng, and this is How. Daily, I bring you a different way to create a world you love. Today, I'm going to try and get rid of one of the biggest banes of our lives, which is really boring presentations and slideshows with too many words and too many things to think about. So let's jump on Cube and let's see what we can find. So welcome to Cube, where the sun is always shining. There's a little bit of sunshine here. I put a different machine in here so that you can see me up here. So I'll look at that camera and wave. Okay, but this is a quick meet. It's a great place to meet people. When you text people on Cube, there's a button which says quick meet, and in 8 seconds you can be here. You can be sitting chatting, or you can actually get on and do some real work. So you can use it for socializing. It refreshes every night. So whatever mess you make, it'll clean it up for you. So let's have a look and see whether we can find anything about fish. So FreshFish, what have we got here? So this came from an inspiration from a chap called Khalid Aziz. And at the time I was working with a chap called Christophe Gillet. And we were talking about boring presentations with too many things. And the story to be told is, imagine, if you will, that you're walking down a seafront and you come across this sign, and the sign says fresh caught fish sold here. And then it lists all the different types of fish. So forget the actual types of fish. Just let's look at the front bit, the advert. Fresh caught fish sold here. Can I ask you a question? Which of those words is not necessary, is redundant in terms of fresh caught fish sold here? So most people would say, well, probably caught, because you can't sell fish. You can't sell fish which you haven't caught. Okay, so most people say the word caught should go. Okay, are there any other redundant words? Well, I suppose sold, because it's a shop, so it's obvious that that's what you're here for. Any other redundant words? Probably here, because the sign is outside the shop. So that's probably not necessary either. Fresh is probably not necessary either, because you don't sell rotten fish. And actually, if it's on the seafront and you can smell it anyway, you know it's fish. So actually, none of those words are relevant or necessary. Most people's presentations have tons of words. I just nicked this off the internet. Tons and tons of words. We don't know what they mean. They don't often write in sentences. Sometimes these are quite short, actually, so that's not too bad. So the FreshFish bet basically says, okay, open up your terrible PowerPoint slide, which you're going to bore people with. Remember, it's a visual aid. It's not your notes on what to say. So you're not writing onto the slide everything so you can remember it, okay? And remember, they can read about 5 times faster than you can ever write. So if you're busy reading your slides, they've already read them, they're bored. So take your slide and then work out what words are unnecessary. Take them out. But if you're reformatting it, then try to use a 5 by 5. So maximum 5 words to explain why, 5 words to explore what the issue is, 5 words for the proposal, 5 words maximum of the anticipated outcome, and 5 words maximum of what you require of the listener or a call to action. So either do that or put an intriguing image, an example, a joke, a metaphor. But boring slides, you no longer have to produce and you no longer have to suffer. That's FreshFish. Subscribe to the newsletter. You'll learn so much more there. And there's always a quick guide for you to have a look at. There's always a link. I've been Eddie Obeng, FreshFish. Good luck.